guys, and welcome back. My name's James, aka the Welsh Wargamer. Today I wanted to show you some MDF buildings that I picked up from eBay. I haven't seen these ones before, and I was just scrolling through eBay. I always have a little look on it, to be honest with you. For some MDF buildings, I want to do more like a European town, like a Northern European town for some early war games. And I found these guys ones, and for the price, and they're pre-painted, I really like them. So I hope I'm going to show you them today, have a little talk about them. But first of all, I want to announce that our club, the South Wales Warlords, we've started a podcast. It's going to be heavily around Warlord games, because that's basically all we play. There's a few other games as well that's going to be mentioned on the podcast. Clash of Spears, games like that. So I hope you keep an eye out for it. We have started an Instagram, a Facebook page, and a YouTube channel which is going to come up soon. And it's a chance for you to win the new Stalingrad book, the campaign book. So if you like our page, share it, tag someone, you get entered into like a prize draw. The more like social media platforms you share and like it on and stuff, the more times you get entered. So I hope anyone watching who fancies having a chance of winning a new Stalingrad book, which I bought myself as well. It's a great book, especially if you play Russians. So yeah, so keep an eye out for South Wales Warlords on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So that's just a little shameless plug for our club. So we get on to the main topic of the actual video. I've had these for a few weeks now, and I have wanted to do a video and just show you them, but I have been quite busy with other stuff. So I'm trying to paint up a French army and an early war Fallschirmjäger army. I know for two tournaments I got in the end of October and the end of November, which I know is a long way away, but to paint two armies within like 4 months, I think I pushed myself to a bit of a limit, to be honest with you. But we see how that gets on. So anyway, off the point again. So we're gonna have a look at the MDF buildings. Right. So I only picked up a couple of these because I wanted to see what they were like first before I actually bought more. So this is a European townhouse. Now this is how it comes. I haven't done anything to this apart from glue it together, which I'll actually show you the glue I use, which I found, which is an absolute bargain. So they're pre-painted. There's a fine texture on them. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's like a nice light stipple effect. The windows. I have actually stuck plastic to these windows to make them look like glass, which you don't really have to do, but I just did it. I don't know why. You can't really see it, to be honest with you, but that I can't remember the prices now. I think that was a tenner. That one. I think yeah, around a tenner, which for an MDF kit that's pretty cheap, pre-painted as well, which is another bonus for me because I cannot stand painting MDF. I will be honest with you, so I'm not sure how he actually does it because he must pump them out. Is another European townhouse. So I've got two of these guys. They're pretty much the same. He does say that each one can be a little bit different. I think that's the front door, and I think that's the back door. So I probably got it the wrong way around. He does say they're not all the same. They can be quite different with the paints and stuff he uses. I think he just gets what he gets, which, to be honest with you, is probably even better because you don't really want everything looking exactly the same. Now this one is my favourite, and I think he does 3 shops. He does a butcher's, a baker's, and I want to say candlestick makers, but I don't think it is a candlestick maker. This one. Now, I will go over the negatives about these, but to me personally, I don't think it's that big a deal. So this is the bread shop. Now I have added the glass in there, but it comes with a stack of bread. to stick in the window. So if you put that in the window, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look through the window, you can see the croissants in through the window, which I think is a really nice touch. I think these are really awesome. I love them. They make it. They're so quick to put together. This one's a little bit fillier because there's all this sort of comes separate. All these little nice little decorated pieces, the doors and all these little letters. So I'm not quite sure if I built it right, but it looks fine. I'm happy with it anyway. So I'll start to look like a Coronation Street now on my table. So I'll stick that over there. Now I'm going to use this little geezer here, the French artillery crewman, that looks like he's smoking a fag. I'm usually in with a little bit of scale, so they fit really nice. I really like them. One downside is, the roofs do come off, but there is no interior, so you don't get the different floors. But for the price and pre-painted, if you want to make a little town really quick, these are absolutely great for it. I don't think it's that much effort to put like another floor in. I am thinking of doing it, but what I'm thinking of doing is more of putting like instead of having just a flat square in there, have the square but sort of cut out in the middle, so you've just got that landing going around, just so you can put your models in the building and say they're on the second floor, or you can put them on the floor and say they're on the ground floor. Now you could even, they don't come with a base either, so you could stick them on a bit of MDF, so you have got a bit of a floor in it. But I don't think it's that much effort to do it for the price that these come pre-painted. Now, it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but that's fine. But for me, maybe some of the people who like to play war games and don't like to sit there painting MDF buildings for months to try and get a city, I thought these were really, really good. He does a few other things as well. He does some roads and pavements, which I have bought, which I will show you now. Right, so these are the road and pavement sections. Let me just square these houses up. Right, these are the pavements. So if you can see, he's actually left that lip in, so the door don't sit flush to the floor for you to put the pavements against it, which is quite well thought out, if you think of it. So road. Now I think I bought 2 sets of these. I think they're a £5 a set, which is pretty good. So that's the street. Now you can double it up if you want to. You could do. Now the only thing I'd say is the MDF is quite thin, so it is gets a little bit wavy if it's kept in a box or something like that. Which, but I think it's great. So that's the stack that I got. I got loads because I'm planning on doing a bit of a town. So I just move this back a touch, just so you can see it, like that, and then I'll stick a Panzer 2 on it for effect. So that's the roads and pavements, which I think makes it look pretty well. It works nice with them. So yeah, so that's the MDF buildings that I found on eBay. Now the guy's eBay is called Christoph Games. The postage is high, but I messaged him and said I want this, this, this and this. Can you combine the postage for me? And he messaged me back, said yeah, no problem. He sent me an email with the invoice. I paid it through PayPal, and then 2 weeks later these come, and I was shocked with the quality, because I seen he got pictures of the stuff which I thought they look really good. I thought, well, is he put the best ones on the his eBay site, and then you're gonna get the stuff he don't put much effort into. But to be honest with you, these are exactly the same as what they were on eBay. So I think it's well worth checking them out, even if you just want roads. So I know a few of the boys down the club wants roads and pavements, but I think the buildings are great, and I do plan on putting some floors in it, just so you can put models in and say this is on the second floor, this guy's on the bottom floor, whatever. But yeah, but I did say that I was going to show you what glue that I used to stick them together. So it's wood adhesive, so it's a little bit stronger than normal PVA. It's this stuff. Now I picked this up from Poundland or Pound Shop, one of them things, for £1. Basically, £1 for this tub of extra strong PVA, which is what basically it is. It does dry clear, but if you do blob it, it dries a bit more milkier than PVA. I've also used this to mix with sand to create bases. So it's not finished yet, but if I get one of my Foshamega, so if you see that base with the sand, that's basically just sand, rough sand, rough sand and that wood glue, and it dries like absolute concrete. So this is great stuff for £1. Best £1 you'll ever spend if you put MDF buildings together, and it dries quite quick as well. It's surprising how quick this actually dries. So if you are sticking them together, because what I do with normal PVA is I, glue a load of bits and bobs everywhere, and then the time you get to the third or fourth bit, it's starting to stick nice, and then actually holds it together quite quick. This stuff, once you put it on and hold it, it don't take long and it's going off. So you have got to be quite sharp. It's not as fast as super glue, but it goes off faster than normal PVA. So that's that stuff. So keep an eye out for that because it is quite handy. So that's the video. I'm not going to ramble on too much because I sort of lose the point of the whole video. But I hope everyone's safe as always. Please remember to like our South Wales Warlords page, Instagram. Look out for the YouTube and look out for the podcast we've done as well. It'd be great if some of you listen to it. And there's an email as well which is on the podcast, which you can email us abuse or constructive criticism. So I hope to hear from some of you. And as always, any questions, you can find me on Facebook under the Welsh Wargamer or Welsh Wargaming. On Instagram, the Welsh Wargamer. So yeah, so happy hobbying and stay safe.